Okay, I'm in the process of taking some pictures of the Helix Nebula. I'm on my green exposures. Now we're doing blue exposures. I don't know if you can... There's always something hanging this thing up. That's basically how it's done, though. I don't know if you can see the telescope. I don't even think you can see the telescope. Nope. It's the screen. That's about all there is to it. I was a heck of a time. My power supply didn't work. I'm running off a power supply that's used for a laptop right now, running the camera. The driver on the new computer that I set up earlier in the earlier video didn't work with my filter wheel, so I'm back to the old computer for tonight. I'm pointed west, where I never go to the west. So it's kind of odd to be pointing to the west. I'm way down in the southern hemisphere for this, which I very rarely go to the southern hemisphere. It seems to be working out alright. I get an image with the red and I get an image with the blue, but I didn't get any image with the green. So it's going to be interesting to see what color it's going to look at. I'm doing 30-second exposures, but it's tracking so well, I might be able to do a couple 2-minute exposures of each color before I get down below the horizon. Because right now, the telescope's still pretty high up in the air, but the lower you get over there, the more you get into the light pollution. So we're up to 7 exposures. I'm going to do a deep exposure on if I get a good tracking. I'll do a deep exposure in each color then. Because now the tracking's settled down, it's pretty good. "210 seconds, how long is that? 60 and 60. Yeah, it's more than 2 minutes. $150 would be almost 3 minutes. We'll leave it at that. So now we're in a long exposure, 2.5 minute exposure. See what she looks like. I'm almost out of battery. That's the result there of 2.5 minute exposure. And that's through a blue filter. So I'm going to take one more through the blue filter. And I'm going to take 2 more of each exposure through the other 2 colors. And I'm going to call it quit for the night. I got stuff I got to do tomorrow. Got my music working on the other computer. A little bit off center, but I'm not moving it now. Guess I can run you through some of the stuff. This is a tracking program here. This chart shows you, if you watch it, takes once every second, it checks the guide of the telescope and corrects, because it's locked onto this star like that. So it's guiding on that star right now. See, there's nothing there in green light. But I'll take 2 exposures anyway. There might be something there. But it's 2.5 degrees Celsius right now. The exposures are 2 minutes, 28 seconds. What happened? I don't know if I saved that one or not. No, I don't think we did. Damn it. Doesn't matter, there's nothing there. See, you have to check this autosave box. If you don't check it, it doesn't save it. So now we gotta do 2 more of these and then 2 more reds. Okay, just for grins, I put it on Nebula filter. Right there, the image you see there is through a blue filter. This is going to be through a Nebula filter, which I have never used before. I have in the filter wheel, but I've never used it. We'll see if it makes a difference. Holy man, does that make a difference? You see the difference? I'm not really sure exactly what that does. I think it lets through mostly red light. Okay, I'm done with the Helix. So I'm going to screw around, see if I can get the crab and maybe take some darks. See it breathing in the ballpark. I might be hitting that. Wrong way. See, this is what the guide scope sees. When I swung it around from looking west to looking east, we're off a little bit. So I'm going to fix that. Now I should be able to see it in Artemis, the main camera. There it is. That's probably close enough. So now that I got it in there, we'll sync it up and calibrate on that object. Now when I go to the crab, I should hit it. Don't see it. Don't mean anything. Could be because I'm blocked by I'm not putting the side of the building down for that. So I think I'm done for the night. I'm taking darks now. My battery's running out. Very important to take darks.